Yo, Deb, what's up? Boy, what a zoo over there. I had to take a break. I can't believe they're trying to say Ernie turned yellow, but he didn't. It was all lighting. Only me and you knew that, Debbie. Right? We're the only ones with half a brain that realized it was lighting. All your allergies. I think somebody's sending us uh, evil magic or whatever, Deb. Both of us. I just can't believe them. I can't either. It's just I wish no harm on Ernie Show. Yeah, uh, but boy, he might be under a spell. He might be under a spell or something, possessed by demons, maybe, or I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I don't even want to talk about it because it's just crazy, right, Debbie? It's just crazy. I'm the only one that can see through his crap. His cover was blown as soon as they turned the overhead lights on in the hospital, and he wasn't yellow no more. It was his tiger serum that they pumped into him that saved his life right there and then, and you were all witness to it. Now, please send 1999 for your tiger blood serum. Hello there, Katie Kelp. Oh my God, it's just unreal. It just never ends. I'm worried about the women that used to be our mods, and they're missing. Debbie, I was thinking you could have been next on his list. He might have been hunting down all my mods. Yeah, Cold Truth's gone. Bella's gone. ATS News is gone. They're all gone. Well, not ATS News, but the other ones. And everybody is fighting for no reason. You're right. The Cold Truth is still around, I think. Well, she used to be over here, but she's missing now from this channel. So I don't know. People could have been going around. Ernie could have been driving all over this great country trying to take on my mods. Didn't work, Ernie Shell. No, they're all gone, Debbie. You were next on his list. Thank God I got to you first. He was on his way right out to you. Thank God I pulled you out of his brainwash MK Ultra shell or whatever. People are fighting in Delphi because certain groups or certain group is attacking, thinking it ugly. Yeah, yeah, I know. Them YouTubers have been doing it too. Delphiers. Watching these grown adults. Yeah. Well, Miss Terry's on panel now over there. She's laying the law down to him, Debbie. And them Delphiers over there are half crazy. They're half crazy. I think they're all wrapped up in that black magic stuff or whatever, witchery. I think some of these YouTubers are saying they're some kind of a gang or club or something. You know what? I forgot to make my tea. No, there's a little left in her. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Ernie came out and said he had a sickness. Katie came out and said she had a sickness or whatever, or one of them did or whatever. And I don't know. Now people are saying he faked cancer. He was getting money for it. Uh, Everything's been fake. There's a law against that. You can get in trouble for saying you have cancer and collecting money. Ganger Club makes you wonder why people would put in so much energy to go after other people. Well, because the truth is out. And they're trying to get rid of the truth. They don't want the truth out that they were all messed up or whatever, knew each other probably. The Delphi Club or gang or whatever, crew. I really don't know. But I don't let anybody around me. If I ever seen a YouTuber that I didn't feel comfortable with on YouTube come around me, well, I probably would act differently, right? You kind of might, you kind of might shoot first, ask questions later. It's just too crazy. It's too dangerous right now for me. It's just way too dangerous. Even around here in this small town, crazies are everywhere. Crews, clubs, cults, brainwashers, doomsday cults. Now they're saying so. Yeah, and a lot of people are getting abused. A lot of people are getting abused. I think some of us are hostage to some kind of a demonic binding curse that they tried to put on us. I still don't know who Ernie Shell is. Oh, he's just a YouTuber that he's a man of many jobs. Debbie says, dang, I literally watch my family member dwindle down to bone. Yeah, cancer's nothing to joke around with. Hopefully they get that cancer vaccine going real soon for people. If they would have stayed on the path, and if they weren't worried about the death machine and supplying it, and government, uh, you know, uh, yeah, there's a good chance they could have cured a lot of stuff, cancer, 10, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. But building the military and government pockets and was more important than creating something that would prolong life. Fabio and AIDS. I don't know. All right, Cal. If you don't come back, have a good night. Count is probably better you don't Ernie Shell. It's actually a saga like Fabio, uh, the great Fabio. I don't see that. Not the Fabio thing. Maybe like a Rambo or something. He's something else, all right. Debbie's right. He's something else. Probably wanted. It's hard to explain him. Like it's a huge novel. He should write a book. I'm telling you, I've been telling all these people, it's not his life. it's a little bit of all of our lives, a little bit of all of our lives. Man, and movies. He's taken movies. He's I tell you, he's gone stardom. Right, his whole life is movies, other people's stories, trolling, listening to other people, and then he takes it, puts his own thing on it, and he turns it into other things. Don't you dare insult Rambo. Well, I'm telling you, Debbie, he's become a Rambo. Debbie said, "You better take that back, Jonathan." I'm taking it back. I'm telling you, I thought Rocky was pissed at me for a while because he did that video. It was on Facebook and everything, right? I thought he was after me, but he might be after Shell. I seen the video. Another time I'm business, but I'm back now to take care of you. Oh my God, what did I do? I'm gonna eliminate you. Oh my God. No. I was messaging Debbie. Stallone's gonna kill me. She's like, you cut it out, crazy. And then I showed her the video, and she's like, you might be right. He's like, I seen you. I seen your half baked video you did. I'm coming back, I'm gonna pick you up. He's like, Ernie's like the Fall Guy movie. He's like the Fall Guy. I don't know. It's pretty crazy if you ask me. I think they're all trying to kill us. I don't even feel safe around here anymore. Just they're all putting spells on us, curses, switching lives with us, Debbie, stealing our health, all kinds of stuff. Well, I got some new neighbors. Right, I waved to them today. They were moving in. I was like, "How you doing, ma'am?" She said hello. She seems very polite, very nice. And we got some new neighbors. If you're watching the channel right now, I'm Johnny. I film here. I got a film crew everywhere. But don't worry, you're not in my film, so it's just me. I am the film. With special guest, Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, I've been out of town for a while, but I'm back. And I've come to eliminate you. Oh my God. Also starring Debbie Fox and Kel, which I don't have no voices for them yet. And Ernie Shell playing Colonel Flag from MASH. Debbie said, good. He's a good guy. I got the light fixed in the kitchen to look so much better with LEDs in there. Them fluorescent bulbs, I got a whole box for free, but they're fluorescent. They won't work in these because these are LED tube lights. Ah, but them fluorescent lights make you look like a monster, man, like a Frankenstein. Ugh. Now the kitchen's all lit up like crazy, nice and bright. Rumor has it that Ernie was listening to the Bee Gees as the accident occurred. Hanging on the nights on the Broadway, playing the sad songs, smoking a bomb on the nights on the highway. Well, Debbie, at least we were right. We seen through the whole thing. Seen through the whole shenanigans. Ah, here we are. Boom, 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 boom. In a world full of strangers. Down, 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 down. Oh, what a peaceful night, man. We're supposed to have some cool nights tonight. Or this week, I think. Cool temps at night. I think next week it warms up a little bit. Up into the 80s. I went to the lady's house that I do some work for, and her husband was home. And I was telling him, we better start getting ready for winter. It's like, he's predicting we're not going to have a winter. He's like, nah, we're not going to have a winter this year. I'm like, the squirrels are all black and everything. Black coats is Farmer's Almanac. It's going to be horrible. He was like, no, I'm not going to have a winter. Now, I don't know if he was saying that or I wasn't going to make it to winter. I'm not sure. I don't know. He might have been telling me, you're not going to make it to winter. I'm going to make some more tea. Well, it's coming whether he likes it or not. I know, I told him, get ready. I'm getting ready. I got one more part to buy for my car. I'm getting here next week. And I'm going to put that in. And my next thing will be 2 brand new tires on the front. And I think I'm ready for winter. I had my oil change. When did I do that? A couple weeks ago, I think. Not even a month ago. I'm going to make some tea. I'll be right back. over my headphones. Well, other than the Ernie Shell saga, what else do we have today? Well, they haven't found that baby Hora, Emmanuel Hore or whatever his name is. They have they think they know where the body is, but they don't have it in their possession yet. But he should have never been left out on the street. He didn't do any time for what they believe is abuse of another child, and there was probably many more. They're probably thinking that he abused. Maybe they were a traveling nutjob. I guess he had a whole bunch of kids. So they're and the government's pissed about that because you got all these YouTubers. They found the kid, right? All the big wig YouTubers that we all follow, right? They go live and it's like set in gold. Now, if they're pumping out misinformation, we're all being led on a goose chase. Yes, that's so sad, Debbie says. His daughter's real bad. Yeah. And now, oh, did you hear about the Sebastian Rogers case, Deb, where uh, the face recognition hit on his face? So they're thinking he's still alive, possibly, because the fake recognition software that we have got a hit on his face. I always thought he was out here. Yes, Debbie said, what? Yeah, check it out, Deb. Oh, my tea's done. I got to get it out of the microwave. Yeah. I always thought he was up here. Indiana's been having a lot of trouble lately. So I always thought he was up here in Indiana somewhere because they got some crazy ass shit going on out there. But they're saying they got a hit with his face recognition did pick up his face, but they're saying it's not in this country. Debbie said a cousin adopted her. She is beautiful. She is blind, can't walk or swallow. That's the girl that he already abused. I was watching a video, and The video said that they had possession of many kids. I'm telling you, they're sacrificing these kids. They're demonic. You'd have to be to do something like that. I mean, I could see disciplining your kid, but when you got a string of dead kids around, that's just demonic. It's evil. Yeah. They think they know where he's at. And I guess he's trying to say it was her. Or that's what some YouTubers are saying. That he confessed that it was her. She does look kind of evil, don't she? Did you see her crying? Debbie, did you see the video that they showed a couple days ago of her crying? Not one tear coming out of her eye. Literally, watch it. Not one tear. Not one. That guy is an idiot. He confessed to a guy in the prison who was weird. I don't know if I can believe anybody in prison. They're locked up for life already. They'll say anything to get a deal. I mean, you might be right, Valdez, but could you really trust him? I'd have to give him a lie detector test or shoot him up with some truth serum because they're all looking to get out of jail and they'll say anything. And I think a YouTuber brought that up a couple days ago. Can you believe what they were saying? These are people already behind bars. And they might be coming up with stories just to try and get lesser of time or even get out of jail. They were talking about some of these guys actually get released out of jail on information if it all checked out or whatever. Some of them get released. I don't know. It's just too crazy for me. I mean, these are people that I did videos about a while back ago. Habitual offenders. They didn't learn, they did something, they got smacked on the hand for it the first time. And you think they will learn from their lesson and change their life, but they don't. They continue to do it. Not to one, not to two, not to three, to many. And that's what some of these YouTubers are saying now. Is they abuse they've been around many kids, they're saying. Many kids. And they might have been abused. And this might turn into a bigger case than what they think. Oh, here we are in a world of strangers. Yeah, it is heartbreaking. I mean, we really don't know. You know, maybe CPS or whatever it is, or CPS or whatever, took the kids from them and they came up with a. I mean, we've seen that also, where CPS was going to take the children anyway. So the family decided to move the kid or do something. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's the only thing I can say is it's evil, demonic, witchery, sorcery, whatever you want to call it. It's evil when you continue to do something like that. It falls in the category of glutton, where they got to continue to do it. Uh, what else is that? Lusting. They you know it's. I wouldn't doubt if they were making money off of this crap. I mean, who are all these kids that these YouTubers now are saying that was, that they had? They had numerous kids. And now this whole Sebastian Rogers thing. Uh, I always thought if someone took him and used him for hard labor or whatever, you know, then there's a good chance he made his way through Indiana because somehow, even when the police are on the news and the higher ups saying, "Oh, there's a problem," you have to kind of believe them. Well, and you know what? There's so much money in this madness. There'll always be somebody kidnapping or abusing or something for money, trafficking or whatever. They're kids, Johnny. All of them are hers and his. Well, there's more than two. You do know that, right? Because they were saying there was many. These people have many kids. How many of them were taken from them? I don't know. I think we only know about the two: the girl he abused that was in the hospital that he did time for, and this other kid. Yeah, fuck kids. Where are they all at? Debbie says she hasn't heard that higher up since that idiot Candace said it. It's obvious it's a pattern with them. That guy Andrew went off today and did a video today, all pissed off. People bugging him about panda bears. I'm telling you, the world's gone crazy. Well, it's not really, most of them give them up for adoption for money. That's real big in the United States. People can't have children. Women don't want to have children today, so they adopt. They don't want to mess up their bodies, or they can't have children, medical reasons, or even mental reasons. And, excuse me, they adopt children. So, and some of these people pay money to adopt the child. So I can see what some of the government people and authorities are saying. Well, there's a demand there, right? And whenever there's a demand, there's money to be made. Thus, for the trafficking, these people giving up their own children for money. She's 30 years old and has 6 kids. Wow. Another 6, she got a bacon dozen. She got baker's dozen. Another 6. It sounds like something not right, Kelt. Debbie's or Kelt says it sounds Catholic. Oh, it might be. You might be right, Kelt. Might be all of religion. The whole, I've been reading into some of this stuff with the whole religion thing might be a front now. They're saying, and some of the investigators and scientists, well, it might be a whole front. Might be a whole front, like a big Potsy scheme. Maybe. Well, we don't know. We're just citizens. We don't give a crap. You know what we like to do? Either go to work or at least enjoy our lives without madness. Right? Hang out with your family, your girlfriend, your wife, whatever. And just survive comfortably. Just survive comfortably. It's not like we're asking for 60 trillion, quadrillion, quick $1 million. We're just citizens. We want to live comfortably. That's all. Right? Something happens, emergency, you got the money. Right? Health problems, you got the money. Comfortably, you need food, you got the money. I mean, we really don't know what's going on in this crazy world. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. That's 1:30 at night. I think we're going to go until 1 hour on this live. What is tonight? Wednesday? I got nothing to do tomorrow but clean around here. But then I have a yard to cut here in a couple days. Make a couple quid. Make a couple quid. I noticed this much: my sinus problems and my eyes and everything. When I was off for a month and not cutting grass and all that dust and dirt and everything, I started feeling good. So I'm gonna have to wear a mask. I think that's what it is. All the dirt, grime, and the whole house is surrounded by farm field. And it's got farm field on all four sides of the house. It's just a dang dust bowl. Did you guys see the size of the haboobs out in Arizona a couple days ago? Giant. That's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. People don't understand. What do you mean? Yeah, haboobs are not something America has. They recently popped up. You know who has haboobs? Deserts, dried up deserts. America's heading towards a bad way. People don't see it. They're like, it's just a haboob. Yeah, it's the signs of what's to come. It's drying up. I don't know about you, but I don't want to live in a desert. It's hot, dry, nothing. Of course, we won't have no mosquitoes. I don't think unless they have overcome and adapted, like the military, and now can survive in dry weather without water. I wouldn't doubt if they've been training the mosquitoes to survive without water. We just call them dust storms. It's okay, hon. We get those every year down here. Not since the Great Depression, since the Dust Bowl days, and history repeats itself. What else repeats itself, Mr. Kramer? The weather. And what happened in the 20s and the 1910 or whatever it was, 18 or whatever it was, where America was a dust bowl, is now probably happening again. No, not your boobs. Haboobs. I've never seen your boobs. I'm talking about haboobs, not your boobs. Haboobs was a fantastic picture. They come out after the rain. Johnny, that's haboob. Was in Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen it. And they're having them every year now. You didn't see that 20 years ago. You didn't see that out there. You just didn't see it 20 years ago out there. Now, every year, Arizona has haboob. A hot, dry haboob. Dust Bowl was Oklahoma, Texas. Huh? Well, it was a Dust Bowl up here, too. Up north here. Stretched from all the way up north here, all the way down through the Great Lakes, through here, through Indiana, Chicago, Tennessee, all them down there. It was just a great dried up swamp. Haboob. Haven't you ever seen the grapes of wrath? It could be biblical. Who knows? I love you. Oh, I love you too, Kel. Crazy dude. But we have our own separate ways, and that's Journey sang it best, didn't they? I would say Journey sang it best. If he ever hurt you, great claws of boo goo goo goos. You know I still love you, although we went our separate ways. I don't even know if that's the right song, but it sounded good. Nah, you're hallucinating. I've been on this planet for 50 some years. And half of that I never heard about us any haboob. Only over in deserts. Not in America. I'm sorry, I disagree. I love you, Cal, whoever you are. But I disagree. This is something new. This is why Elon is telling the world. Remember Joe Rogan asked Elon, what is going on? And Elon said, it's shifting. And Joe Rogan said, what do you mean? And Elon said, the weather. And Joe Rogan said, how much time? And Elon said, I'm afraid it's already passed. And Joe Rogan said, are you kidding me? And Elon's like, no. I know a doobie when I see one. Oh, you doobie brothers. Booby, you mean? You know a booby when you see one? I don't know. I usually do too. Haven't you ever seen the grapes of Rat Johnny? I love you. Crazy dude. Ah, you crazy dude. Jeremy spoken. He did. I heard him. I know a booby when I see one. Well, I usually do. Us men love it. And I don't know who's been telling you women we don't, us men don't like meat flaps, but we do. They really have. These people went on a mission to get these women to think that us men didn't like them. They were sent on a mission to try and they just don't understand. Two boobies? Well, two boobies is always better than one, I can tell you that much. I'm having my hot tea. I'm gonna relax, do a couple things around here. I might run to my shed and do a couple things. Throw a couple more things out. Clean up around here. And then here in a couple days I'll cut a yard and make a couple quid. And that's about it. That's my life, man. That's it. That's pretty much it. I've been there, done it all. It's just kind of nice, relax and chill and retire. Well, yeah, what can you do? Not much to do. But I've already got one prediction from somebody saying we're not going to have a winner. So, and if that happens and we don't have a winner, then we got troubles coming. That means our atmosphere and our ozone layer is shot, and we're screwed. People don't want to hear it, and I'm trying to save the world. That's why I'm trying to work on an electrical field with Elon to create from old Uncle Nikolai Tesla's blueprints. If we don't get a winner this year, we're screwed. Debbie Fox said she don't care. It's already on its way, and there ain't nothing they can do about it. We're going to have a winner, whether you folks like it or not. Well, Debbie Fox is always the boss lady, right? All right, we got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Debbie, there she is, the boss lady herself. Boss and boss. Oh, hell yeah. You know, for a stranger, living life alone. In a world of danger. And I really wanted you, but you were too much of a fool. Banging a gong. I always change the words to smoking a bong. Smoking a bong. On the nights on the highway. I got a new t-shirt. On the back of it says, "Do you have hash?" And on the front of it says, "Toasted." Toasted hash. I love hash in the morning. Hash and eggs. There's 2 boobies. Debbie, I was telling Cole, 2 boobies are better than 1. But I'll deal with 1 booby. You can have a lot of fun with just 1 booby. But 2 boobies, oh, you got something there. All right, you boss ladies, do you want to say anything before we end this video? Any of these boss ladies in my chat? Anything to say? They got nothing to say. Silence. Corned beef and hash. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I always thought hash was potatoes. I always thought hash was potatoes. Here I am. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. Yes, sweet dreams, you all. We have 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. I look around and I'm down to my last breath. And will it let me sing? Let me sing. Hold me now. Yes, good night, everybody. You've been watching the Johnny Kramer Music Movie Channel, where we love all of our guests, subs, and people in chat. I want to thank the boss ladies for showing up tonight. They got a lot of bossing to do. You ladies have a great night. God bless y'all. All glory goes to God. Even though they killed me, tried to steal from me, use all this witchery, magic, and sorcery on me, I still give glory to the King of all kings, God Almighty, and Jesus Christ. Amen. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.